Hello everyone and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, where Edgeworth has a witness who's probably going to make life a bit more difficult for us. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the little kid. Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth?
My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim.
Which I feel like is irrelevant because we've already established that it could have been someone else in that costume. Who is definitely a worthwhile question, but I don't think this. Like this doesn't seem like enough to prove that he's guilty. I guess is where I'm going. Order, I will have order. I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. Okay. What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi... I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Mia, don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before, not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio One. I thought there was more to it than that, but I was wrong. That's all there is. What's gonna happen to me? It kinda seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai, hero to children everywhere, after all. Thanks. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. Alright, back in. Alright, so he's gonna call a little kid. Little kid's gonna say, yep, I saw a Steel Samurai stab a guy, which is not new information. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of 10th year and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning.
What? Oh my god, he's poisoning us. I see Edgeworth taking the moral high ground.
However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hawkins to the stand.
Oh god, I love that he can't even like... Oh, you can see his eyes just hovering over.
Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on.
Oh, right. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. Can I get a donut?
Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness.
What? Just because you're all grown up don't mean you can push me around. Alright, I like this kid. Never mind. Anyone who makes Edgeworth have that face is A-okay in my book. Cody, answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hawkins. I'm in 2nd grade.
I have the feeling this is going to be a long, long day.
Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle.
Witness, Cody.
He's having trouble with this gentle thing.
You were present, you were at the Global Studios in the day of the incident.
You got a problem with that? I love him trying to get this sword out in the middle of a courtroom. That's probably fine. I can't imagine how that'll backfire on him.
Please tell us what you saw that day.
What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with the beard over there?
Just Mr. Edgeworth will be fine.
I prefer bearded gentlemen.
Something. I didn't catch the end of that.
A very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in the courtroom.
My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible.
Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with a kid and you lost? Hey, Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet, but I bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix, I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. Oh, yeah, I wonder if he could give us a picture of, like, well, I guess he wouldn't take a picture of the murder because that's disturbing. Well, alright, I'm gonna let him testify. Maybe we will get some new information out of this. You better make a note of it in the court record. Oh, alright. So, we're definitely gonna be using that. Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident. I wanted to see the Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost on the way though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. It totally rocked, but right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a aha! Lies! Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. But be gentle, remember you're talking to a child. I wonder if I'm gonna get, like, smacked for pressing him on things that don't matter. This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. I'm gonna try pressing him on everything if it seems like I'm being punished. You really like the Steel Samurai, huh? Of course I do. I taped every show, and I go to all the live performances. It's impressive. Have you been to the amusement park? Of course, duh. My dad always takes me. Poor dad. Hold it. Was that day the first time you'd been to the studio? Actually, I've been a couple times. I never managed to get there on a rehearsal day, and that security lady's always yelling. Right. Please continue. Chill, Pops. I'm getting to it. How am I supposed to talk with you cutting me off all the time? Jeez. I like this kid. And there was off the path so the lady wouldn't catch me. Okay. That's probably nothing, but off the path. Yeah, you know how the studios are in a valley there? If you go off the path a little, there's woods. That's where I was. I see. Anyhow. I was going for the You got lost in the woods. Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, was I relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. But guess what happened next? The Steel Samurai? Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. It looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside. I see. What then? What sort of bad guy was it? A guy, a person, kinda tall, skinny. Are you sure it was a guy? I don't know, he was kinda far away. He's being awfully vague. Of course the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! What happened to the bad guy? Huh? Well, he kinda didn't move, not a bit, like he was dead. I guess he was a real pro, what a great actor. Yes, I suppose he was. My camera. Oh, wait. Do I press or present? I'm gonna present. Yeah, there we go. Cody, what you just said seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Huh? Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. Uh-oh. Was I putting the pressure on too much? What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? It's, a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. Man, when is this game? How do I explain that? Because this came out in 2001. I feel like digital cameras were not that new. Maybe they were. I don't know. Wow, that's crazy. This game is almost old enough to drink. Actually, I don't know. Whenever I upload to YouTube and I pick the game, it says it came out in 2001. I haven't actually checked the initial release. This game might be old enough to drink. I see. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you? Mr. Wright,
How cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so.
I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court.
What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney?
Well, Cody? What? Yeah, so I had my camera, so what? You got a problem with that? He's on the box. So you did have your camera. And did you use this camera? Why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Very well, please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. Okay, here we go. What I saw. Yeah, I had my camera with me, but I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it.
He's still like struggling with that sword. That might be my favorite animation we've had so far.
The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong, the Steel Samurai rules!
There's not a lot to work with there.
Is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. What I saw. Had camera. Are you sure you had your camera? So why didn't you use it?
He's getting to that. Relax and listen.
Well, why wouldn't he just answer that? I didn't use it because I was too busy watching the real thing. Glued to the action, I couldn't take my eyes off it. Okay, what was happening? So you were watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight? Yeah, of course. You didn't turn away, not even once. No. Okay then, tell us exactly what happened. Yeah, I'm getting to that. Steel Samurai goes to the bad guy. Wham. Wham. So the bad guy attacked him first? Yeah. What sort of person was this bad guy? I told you, a person. He was a person. How was he dressed? I kinda don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai.
I see him. What happened next?
Oh god. Bad guy stopped moving. Why? Huh? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? Oh, here we go. How did he do it? With a samurai kick and a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap, something like that. He's still being vague about this. What? Don't give me that look, Pops. How should I play this? Oh, God. Wait and see what happens or press him harder. Man, like, I want to press harder. Yeah, like, I want to hear that the spear was used. Cody. What? Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah, so what? Yet you missed the most important part.
What is the meaning of this? The witnesses stated what he saw quite clearly.
You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap. My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurai's fight. But you missed the most important part, the killing blow. Order. Mr. Wright. How could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital? That's the thing. Phoenix! I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you can figure this out. Mr. Wright, your answer. We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't you watch the climax of the fight? He was watching something else, he couldn't watch it or show evidence. What do I have in evidence? Death, okay. Oh, wait. I feel like... Because we just used the camera. Otherwise, though he's still learning how to use it. Perfect. Okay, that's what I was going for. Alright, I want to present that, I think. So I feel like the crux of this is he missed the fight. Yeah, because there's no way, based on what we know, there's no way he wouldn't have not taken a picture. I feel like this contains... wait. Contains photos of every victory scene and every battle the Steel Samurai has won, so he would want a picture of that. So he was trying to take a picture. I don't know if I would present the book or the camera, though. I feel like it's the camera just because it specifically says, though, he's still learning how to use it. Which actually doesn't make sense, because he said that he had, like, all of the Steel Samurai's victories digital. I'm like talking myself out of this. He was drugged with sleeping pills, maybe? I don't think that's it. I think it's one of these two items. But the fact that he has digital photos of everything in this scrapbook that's all his victories, or all the Steel Samurai's victories, makes me think that he's lying about not knowing how to use his camera. Unless it's like a... They say it was a new... Oh, like a new model or something? Alright, maybe I'm less... Maybe I'm less concerned about that. Just gonna go for it. Your Honor, I have evidence. Evidence? Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from the fights? Oop. I'm glad that A is not present, otherwise we would have presented our attorney's badge. That was a smart choice, whoever decided to do that. I'm gonna go camera. Nope, that's not good. Okay, good. The music stopped. I was like, oh, I messed up. Here's my proof. What's that? The camera? The witness stated that he recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. I'm aware of that too. Ah! Correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Hey! Bullseye. Well, what's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids? I'll stab you with a samurai sword in front of all these witnesses. Pressing, not picking. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero and not take a picture. Right. Cody, there's only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight, and that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct? ... Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again. Wait, what else would he be hiding? Right. Mia means business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hawkins testify once more. Very well. Cody, could you please tell us about your camera? And about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened, yup. Lies! Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? Not sure. But I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. Okay, let's just press on everything. You're right. Pops. Yeah, I called you Pops, you spiky-haired geezer. Geezer? Mr. Edgeworth, and I guess I'm the bearded gentleman. That's what I hate about grown-ups. You're all so self-conscious. Okay, off with the kid gloves. Testify, witness, testify. Yipes. Steel Samurai just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So you did see the beginning of the fight. Yeah. Did you notice anything unusual? I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange. Moving strangely. So I held up my camera to take a picture. Why couldn't you take a picture? My new camera has too many buttons. I couldn't figure it out. I tried to take a picture. I really tried. Okay. When the lens opened, what did you see? Well, a person on the ground in the Steel Samurai. That last sentence is such a lie, that's all? Yeah, I told you, I didn't take a picture. I would have once I got that lens open. Did he really not take a picture? Not even one? Well, I guess we'll have to decide. I'm going to make this decision in the next episode, whether to press him or let it slide. I'm having a hard time figuring out how this relates back to, like, the murder in general. And I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that I already have kind of my own idea of what happened, even if I'm not necessarily right. But I keep looking for things that are affirming my theory, and I'm not seeing them so far, and it's upsetting. But yeah, anyway, that's gonna do it for me. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.